Hey, what's up, gang? Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be checking out this Bauer Underhood rechargeable work light from Harbor Freight. Now, I've been needing to upgrade my light game, and I've seen this online. It's only $35 right now at Harbor Freight. It's 845 lumens. It has magnets. It's able to connect right under your hood and light up your engine. And I want to see, is it good or not? Like I said, only $35. Let's see if it's worth it. So I'm not even going to waste no time. Let's just go ahead and get in this box and see what this light's about. Now, not only is this going to help me with working on my car, but also filming too, because I plan on doing a couple interior videos with the Prelude, and I don't have a good light to really go in there to light the interior up. So I'm hoping that this light will do the job. Right off the top, we have the charger. Kind of like this was a return, because look at how it was wrapped up. Was this a return? Let's see. Let's take the light out right here. Light still got the plastic on it, so that's good. Alright, so honestly it's looking pretty nice. This is a whole bunch of LEDs up in this. It's not too heavy, it's not heavy at all actually. Rubber on each side for the grips, and then the magnets are on the ends too to attach it to your hood, and there's also hooks at the end of the light if you want to hook it onto something. I mean, it's different ways you can use this light. It's very versatile. Alright, so now we got the plastic off. Let's just don't even try to turn it on and see if we got some juice. I don't believe that it is dead. Nice. Let me sit this on the charger and I will be right back. Alright, so I let the light sit on the charger for about half an hour. I ain't gonna lie, I tested it already just to see what it looked like. But without further ado, let's turn it on. So that's low mode, which is decent. And then you have high mode. This is good right here. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I can basically see majority of like everything on the top of the motor. If I needed to do anything up here, I can definitely see no problem. Even on low mode, I can still see like pretty good. I can honestly leave it on low mode for the most of the time. I feel like high mode would probably be more like if you're in a darker environment. For $35, I can't complain, bro. Honestly, I love getting this little stuff from Harbor Freight because it don't cost that much for guys like us who, you know, work in these just regular jobs, just getting by. I gotta take care of my own life too. This is just my hobby, my project. You know, stuff like this really do help people like me, and I hope I'll be showcasing that for other people to see. But I've done plenty of other Harbor Freight videos about their tools. You know, for the price that you're paying, it really allows you to do the stuff that you love to do without really breaking the bank. You know, I ain't going bankrupt over here, you know, enjoying my race car. But that's a whole different story. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna shut off all the lights in my garage. It's gonna be completely dark, and let's just see how this light look in the darkness. Alright, I'm gonna shut off the lights right now. So that is just literally the light under the hood. It's so goddamn dark in here. This light, bro, is nice, and you can rotate it to basically point it where you want the light to really like focus at. This light has a really wide like beam radius, I guess you would call it, where it's like the light is kind of spread out, but it has like where the LEDs are actually facing, that's like the highest point of brightness, and you can basically point that where like you're really working at. Let's say I'm like working on an intake back here. I can point it on the intake, and I can literally see it's literally dark as hell in here right now, and I can see it perfectly fine. So that's sweet. And on top of that, let me turn the light back on. I've had this Bauer light from Harbor Freight for a while now, probably a couple years. You can see how beat up it is, but it worked perfect. And I feel like this would be a great complement to this light right here, because with this light and this light, I can literally see every single thing in this engine bay right now, and that's going to be so good for filming, so good for working on the car. I'm just really happy with this combination and with this purchase I just made. But one last thing that I wanted to do, I wanted to take this light and I wanted to put it in the interior, and I want to see how that looks, because I am about to get ready to start rewiring my sound system in this car, and I think this light will be perfect so I can see and you guys can see. So let me go ahead and put this in the interior and let's see how that looks. Alright, so I got it in the interior of the car. I'm using a magnets to attach right to like the door frames right here, the little metal on the door frame, and it's hanging perfectly fine. It got the interior lit up, and I can see pretty good in here. I can see the floor good, the dash good, you know, basically everything up here I can see good. One thing I will say is it only got like a 3-hour runtime on the high setting, which is what it's on right now. So you do have to keep that in mind. You can't get 7 hours off this light according to the box from the low setting, so that's something you have to keep in mind. I think it said it took about 4.5 hours to charge it completely up. So my overall opinion on the light so far, just from messing around with it, is I think it's a good buy. If you work in your car a lot If you work on your car a lot, I believe that you should spend the $35 to get the light. Not only you can use the light to work on your car, but I also noticed I can get some pretty cool shots, like recording the interior with this light. I can have everything else dark and just this light lighting up in the inside, and that looks good as hell on camera. So if you trying to change up the way you film things about your car or take pictures and you want an additional light source you can use, I think that this is a very good buy. I also wanted to say I am not sponsored by Harbor Freight. I bought this light on my own, and everything I'm saying about this light is my opinion. But on that note, I appreciate y'all watching. The link to buy this will be in the description below. Make sure to like and subscribe. Comment things that you want to know about the light or anything that you want to say, just leave it in the comments below. I answer all comments. Alright, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.